Hey everybody, welcome back to another Jackson Jet Setting hotel review and tour. Today we are checking out the Sheraton Mesa at Wrigleyville West. This is going to be a really popular hotel for those coming in for spring training to check out the Cubs or other teams in the area. It's located right next door to Sloan Field, which is the Cubs spring training stadium. It's a little bit weird off-season. I needed a place to stay during some home renovations, so this was the cheapest full-service Marriott in the city for my night. Paid about a rate of $111 plus taxes, which was reduced with some Amex offers. It's located across the street from a really nice park, though in the daytime it looks a lot better than at night, where there were some homeless wandering around. Sloan Field, as I mentioned, connected, don't even have to cross a major street to get there. That's always great for those coming into town, and it's pretty cool to see all of the Cubs practice facilities there. Outside of the hotel, they actually have some outward-facing patios for the restaurants inside, probably to create some more atmosphere while there are games in town. So if you do happen to be looking at this video, planning a trip into Phoenix for the spring training games, these are going to be a lot more lively during those times. There is a courtyard by Marriott connected to the hotel. If you blinked, you would miss it. It looks exactly the same and connected to the Sheraton. So that's the lobby up ahead, and that's actually technically closer to Sloan Field. So if you need to be even closer than the Sheraton, you do have another option. Now, I am a Marriott Platinum member, so I do get some bonus points at check-in. This hotel surprisingly had an open club lounge, which I just found shocking. So actually had free breakfast included with that, and then I did get a small junior suite upgrade. So as you can see here, not a long walk at all to get to Sloan Field. Again, if you're watching this video, this is probably the reason why you're coming to this hotel. It is located pretty close to the Phoenix airport, but there are closer options that I would probably recommend over this one unless the price is just too good to pass up. Now, inside the Sheraton, very, very nice. Like the lobby, everything felt pretty fresh and new. I don't think this hotel is really all that old, as the Sloan Field really isn't that old either. You have La Plancha, which is the outward-facing restaurant that would probably be open more on game days. Then you have the Dugout Coffee, and then the Stats Sports Grill. So you have a lot of dining options here at the Sheraton. These were all open during my stay when I checked in late at night. So the bar's open till, I think, midnight, and the kitchen open till 11. So lots of options there if you're coming in on a late flight. Now we're going to make our way outside to the pool area. Nice little patio area for enjoying some drinks, maybe some fire pits, that sort of thing. Really nice pool, kind of resort style pool, again catering to, I think, the Chicago audience coming in here during some awesome weather hours and days. Unfortunately, my key card did not work to get into the pool here, so I'll just give you a shot of the pool from the club lounge, which is going to give you a better overview anyway. So surprisingly nice resort style pool, obviously going to be very popular during spring training and pretty busy. They got the nice pool bar over there and make a lot of money there during March and April. Then you have a nice little event center off to the side of the pool with the convention center beyond that. Did have some self laundry facilities here at the Sheraton Mesa on the 4th floor, which I think is very helpful, though bring some quarters because they only use quarters, which I think is just so dumb in this day and age. There's plenty of options to use credit card for those. No one ever has quarters. Sheraton Club was on the 3rd floor. I did have breakfast here. It was really weird. No full-size plates, only plates that you use like for soup, like to carry the bowl in. My hand for reference on the next shot, but really just one big room. Not many people in the lounge with me that day, but more just like kind of American style breakfast. And then they do have hors d'oeuvres at night. Moving back down to the ground floor, they do have a pretty nice looking fitness center, new equipment, techno gym, I believe. So lots of options here if you're trying to work out. Maybe you're here on business and trying to save some money. So now let's move out of the gym and head towards my junior suite on the top floor, the 4th floor of this hotel. Pretty standard Sheraton look to the hallways, nothing really all that special. Pretty institutional looking if you ask me. Here's inside my junior suite. So have a nice little closet here to hang up some business clothes, have your iron and ironing board and safe. Then we'll make our way over to the bathroom, which has the sliding door here. Not always a fan of that when you're sharing a room. I'd rather have a little bit more privacy in the bathroom. Toilet area right there. one sink, some reusable toiletries there in the shower and by the sink as well. Gilchrist and Soam, I believe, is the brand there. Love having a microwave in the room. Nice having a little small mini fridge too. Some of the Marriotts have really tiny mini fridges that just don't hold anything, not even like a to-go box from a restaurant. So like seeing that. Overall, very comfortable room. I felt like had plenty of room. Actually did some work in here at the desk over there. So you do have a nice little sitting area with a pull-out couch as part of your kind of junior suite, and I think slightly higher ceilings now that we're on the top floor.